All right, Garrett Johnson here with Troy Martin, longtime caddy, and Steven Alker, who you guys have been a duo for what seems like 3 or 4 years now. What works so well with you guys?
Yeah, 3 years, 2.5. Yeah, it's going well. Hey, Troy was a study, took over from Sam Workman, who unfortunately passed away, and Troy stepped in and has done a fantastic job. We've had a couple of wins together, and it's been nice. Schwab Cup, and so yeah, it's we're loving life.
Yeah. What is it like caddying for this guy? Like, how do you read Steven Alker? Like, what are the little things that you were able to pick up on, you know?
It's a dream come true. You watched him just hit balls there for the last 20 minutes or so, and he's one of the finest ball strikers in the world, and have the opportunity to caddy for somebody like that, it's quite easy actually, because you know how far he hits it, and he hits it the same way every time. But more importantly, he's such a wonderful person, and it's a great opportunity to spend every day out here on the golf course with him.
Speaking of wonderful person, didn't mean to cut you off there. I was going to say Pebble Beach. You guys are at the Pure Insurance Championship this year, and you have looped it 22 different events over the years. Steven, you invited him to play early in the week.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
Well, Troy, I think it was last year, or maybe even 2 years ago, he says, "I've never played Pebble Beach." I'm like, "What? You've never played Pebble Beach?" So we got him out, we arranged it, and we got a first tee time. It was a perfect day. It was great. We had a blast, and I think we played with Kirk Triplett, didn't we? Kirk, and we were first out there and flew around in 4 hours. It was great, enjoyable.
What was it like for you, Troy?
It was a thrill. Obviously, never getting to play Pebble. It's long been my favorite golf course on our rotation that we play, and I've spread my dad's ashes there, so it's very clearly a special place to me. But what was really cool is getting the opportunity to play with Steven for the first time. He has relied on me much less since he saw my ability on the golf course. He hasn't asked me too many questions since, but it was cool to see the opportunity, the different shots that they have. You know, as a caddy, you kind of get a feel, but you don't really until you have the shot yourself, like on 6 from a downslope, hitting it up a cliff to a landing area, or the side hill lie on 9 or 10, you know, with Pebble Beach just to the right of the green. Just the opportunity to play, it really made me appreciate how good these guys are. Really did.
I paid him to say that.
You paid him, huh?
No, well, he's dead right. Like Pebble Beach, there's just shots out there. It's just like kind of scary. You've actually got to step up and hit the shots. And as I say, coming from the caddy side, you kind of appreciates what's involved, with the golf shots.
Well, speaking of scary shots, when you guys are over a very crucial shot, like what types of things help? How does Troy help you, and what processes help you overall over those shots?
I'm kind of a preparation guy, so he does all our books out on the tour. He hasn't got a yardage wrong in 2.5 years, so and I don't think he ever will.
As you know.
So yeah, as far as I know, yeah. So I'll catch him one day, or the bad one. But so first and foremost is yardage, and then we'll just talk about it. If I'm unsure about anything, he's my go-to guy, and we start talking about where we want to hit it, what sort of shape, and what sort of shot we want to hit. So yeah, I mean we're constantly talking and affirming everything that we want to do.
And what's kind of your philosophy too? Are you just kind of thinking of words that affirm, as he said, what he's thinking about, or what types of mindset do you want your guy to be in?
Yeah, obviously I feel like I'm prepared enough. I have the number in mind, and I have an idea what he's thinking and what club, but always just reinforce it with something positive.
What's a good example of that?
Well, we talk about what to do, not what not to do. Think about something in a positive in that sense. In fact, we talked about it last week. He asked, do I like this club on an island green at Sass? Pretty tricky wind, and I said yes, it's a positive one. And sure enough, he stood right up there, hit it nice and solid, made it 2. So I just enforce something like that, rather than saying, yeah, just don't hit it left. Yeah, I like that, but don't mishit it, or something like that.
Sherlock.
Yeah, right. So that's it. Just always stay positive, stay level-headed. Sometimes his emotions can get a little higher or lower just because the pressure is there, but we can't be that way. We've got to kind of stay as steady as we can, and I think that benefits the player.
Yeah. And the great thing is about Troy, he's played the game, he's played professional golf. He knows, he's got a number in mind, even if it's not even close to the number. So that helps me, gives me the confidence to go, okay, well, I know he knows it's the number, and we can just go ahead and hit our shots.
Mm-hmm. I was ending something real light here. We're always on the range throughout the week, getting ready for PGA Tour Champions events. Who's the most entertaining person to sit next to and hit balls?
off Rocco Media, you think?
Yeah.
He's pretty good. He's always got some music going, or he's got sandals on, or he's trying to do something with the golf ball, or chatting about something. He's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Who else would be?
I would say Rocco's. Darren Clark gets a little.
Yeah, Clark,
he tends to chirp at us a little bit from time to time, and his caddy Keith tends to give us a little bit of crap every now and then just to try to pick on us. But
lots of gadgets going on too, isn't he?
Yes,
Clark,
he
he's got
does.
gadgets
He's got
everywhere.
Wait, what kind of stuff are we talking about?
Oh no,
Pogo
everything,
stick, or he's got
everything.
something
No,
wrapped
there's
around him. Some helmet on with things hanging off of it to keep his head still. He's always got some trick.
There's lots of noodles on
Yeah.
the range, I think, with Clark.
Yeah.
But,
Lots of
yeah,
good
it's
characters out here.
oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's good fun.
Well, always appreciate the time, guys, and good luck the rest of the way.